What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome to the second video on today's YouTube channel. And I know, based on the title, level 200, yeah, we understand, FireMonkey, you bought tier 100 day 1. I wanted to mention something about this before we even began, before I saw the comments flooded about it. While I did buy tier 100 day 1, I did the math, and with the levels I had earned within the first week, I basically unlocked the whole entire battle pass within the first week by earning, if I was going from level 1 to level 100, around 95 levels. So I feel the validity of my statement of, hey, I know how to level up fast this season, kind of works in this situation. But not only this, I did not use glitches, so I didn't do anything that would make the game unfair. The only thing I really used was bot lobbies, just because I like to play bot lobbies, but this is completely possible in normal matches, so let's get right into the methods I used. First things first, this is one massive trick that I knew about for seasons, but I never used. I was like, I don't really see the point of it. It's kind of boring, right? And that is AFKing in creative mode or playing creative mode for the creative XP. And I never used this in the past because I kind of just neglected it. I was like, oh, this isn't really that important in my opinion. It's just kind of there, you know. It's not like it's going to change, make or break what level I am in a week or two. But come to find out, yeah, it actually does help a lot. Like, if you ever need to just use the bathroom, hop in creative mode and AFK for some XP while you're in there, because no matter what level you are, unless you're like level 1000, you're guaranteed at least one level a day from 75 minutes in creative mode. And now you don't have to AFK in creative mode. If you want to grind out milestones, you can play like red versus blue creative LTMs while also earning that creative mode XP, because since it's a creative LTM and it's made in creative mode, you still earn that bonus XP while also earning the XP from milestones such as like eliminating players with assault rifles. And that brings me to my next point in today's video. Something I did was I focused insanely heavily on milestones, and you can ask my friends who I had played with during this time. When we were playing games, my loadout, my actions in that match were focused on what milestone I had and which ones I could complete the easiest. So for example, as of right now, I have only 24 milestones left that I can even complete in Chapter 2 Season 7 out of the 65 we started the season with. And if you want to track this, I've left a link in the description down below to a website called Fortnite.gg. You can track the milestones as they show up on your screen. Obviously, you can't link it to your Epic Games account due to issues with just like how Epic Games really handles you logging in general. So whenever you see it in the top left of your screen, the blue milestone challenges, you can feel free to click off the ones you've already done and keep track of it that way. But honestly, you will not realize how much XP you can gain if you actually just full send it, full focus on the milestones you have. Even if you're tracking it accurately enough and you don't see it in the top left, there may be one you don't know you have that you can easily complete rapidly, just super fast. And some of these milestones you may be looking at like, what do you mean by actually harpooning enemies? You can't harpoon enemies. The harpoon gun was disabled this season, and that is where you're wrong. While there is a milestone to harpoon enemies and it's impossible to complete normally, there are creative LTMs that actually have this enabled. And since creative LTMs allow you to progress your milestones, that means you can actually complete the harpoon eliminations milestone, which is technically now a creative exclusive. The LTM I had personally used to complete this, get all 50 of them, was Advanced Red versus Blue. So if you see Advanced Red versus Blue out because it has saving inventories, make sure to grind out harpoons, because it's just extra XP sitting there to allow you to just level up a lot faster than normal that you may not have even known about if you didn't track your milestones and track what was and wasn't possible. Now, other than focusing hardcore on your milestones, playing creative LTMs, and earning a lot of sweet creative XP, what else is there really that you can do? Well, the number one thing I really like to do that actually helps me out a lot is to go to the actual IO buildings, the one with the giant like radar dishes near them, because the IO chest count as 315 XP per chest opened. So let's say you hop to one of these places and you open up 5 of these IO chests. chest? Well, you're getting yourself a bonus 1,575 XP, so technically you could do the old method from back in the day, like the tallow can method, where you would go into a specific POI that you know has a lot of chest, ammo boxes, IO chest eventually, and loot basically everything you can. After you loot all the chests, gain all the XP from it, you can back out of the match, go into another match, and personally, I didn't do this method because it's kind of boring to me, and I'm not trying to go for like level 500. I was simply put just trying to reach level 200 to get all the super level variants, which in my opinion this season look very, very cool. Other than doing all this and, you know, playing the game normally, getting XP by doing these objectives such as, oh hey, looting chest, doing your milestones, just play with friends. I know this might sound dumb, like how is playing with a friend going to gain me more XP? Well, actually it's kind of ironic because the cosmic chest this season can end up giving you a lot of XP. Once you've claimed your 15 alien artifacts from the chest this week, and each week going forwards, you'll start to get XP, ammo, that type of thing from these actual cosmic chests, which in some matches has just earned me like an extra 3,000 XP for doing literally nothing except cosmic chests with friends and then doing my daily challenges, which is something you also need to focus on. Finally, the last thing I want to mention in today's video is focus on your daily challenges. I know it may sound very like boring, uneventful. It's like, oh, you did your 17k daily, and now you get a 1.7k daily. But in reality, if you're playing with friends and you focus on those daily challenges each match or whatever you may be doing, then it makes it speed up a lot faster because not only are you just playing the game normally, but you're starting your game off by in a unique way of going to different locations. Either it may be like destroy builds over here. Sometimes it's just build 25 structures. It's like you can get these daily challenges, and if you at least keep in the back of your head, oh hey, this is what I should focus on, this is the kind of area I want to land in this match so that I can get this extra XP, it really ends up adding up, and you can really grind out the levels this season. Overall though, I do understand that some people may end up finding XP glitches later down the line, and if you do, you know, feel free to use it, feel free to don't, it's really up to you morally. The one thing I will say though is that some of the challenges will end up being very interesting. So if you watch this far into the video, I'm going to give you some tips. This is my tips for my fellow viewers who decided to watch to the very end. In order to get the Destroy Shrubs milestone completed, all 500 shrubs destroyed, I would recommend you going to Pleasant Park. The reason I say this is because Pleasant Park has the most amount of shrubs just back to back to back right around them, so you could easily drive through them with a vehicle or just break them with a pickaxe and easily grind out that milestone. It will take a few matches, but it goes really quickly if you go to that specific area. For consuming bananas, go to the top left by the Shark and Coral Castle. The reason I say this is because that's actually like the only spawn of bananas other than the actual like consumable boxes. So if you want to make sure to get that challenge proceeded and just sped up, make sure to go to that area on the top left. For searching ammo boxes, I would recommend you to go to Lazy Lake or Corny Complex. The reason I say this is because Lazy Lake has a total of around 110 ammo boxes that can potentially spawn, and Corny Complex has around 115 ammo boxes that can actually spawn. So by going to those areas and just looting around, you will end up progressing the ammo box milestone really quickly, because unlike some places like Holly, which only has 32 ammo box potential spawn locations, you're ending up in a location that is based around, oh hey, here are all the little ammo boxes, here's the most abundance of them in any area on the map. And my final tip for you guys is regarding donning disguises. In V17.10, Epic Games re-enabled the ability to craft the Hunter's Cloak with 4 pieces of meat. So if you craft the Hunter's Cloak, you can equip it, throw it on the ground, equip it again 10 seconds later, and each time you do that, it will actually count for your Don Disguised milestone. And if you want to do it quicker than that, you can spend bars to actually buy disguises from NPCs such as Abstract or Bushranger. However, the cheap way, if you're a cheapskate like me, you can just don a disguise using the Hunter's Cloak non-stop 200 times to complete the milestone. But with that said, I hope this video helped you level up faster in Chapter 2 Season 7. I really want everyone out there to be able to get all their cool rewards this season so that they can just enjoy the summertime. With that said, however, this is a second video and I've rambled on enough. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing with post notifications enabled to never miss an upload. If you have a tip that I didn't mention in this video, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. below. Help out the community. But with that said, I will see you champs and champettes next time. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and I am out. Peace.